All right, another fun game from the Vancouver Canucks, right? Toronto wins this one 5-1. It's for Saturday, February 6th. Just off the start, I want to welcome everyone who came from that analysis video. I think it got posted on Reddit and a bunch of people subscribed off of that, so welcome. And yes, we're going to do another breakdown video of this game and all of Toronto's goals again tomorrow, because just a disaster. Canucks coming into this one 6-8, and Toronto at 8-2-1. Holtby 896 save percentage. Anderson starting for the Leafs with an 888. So two goalies that haven't been good. Anderson was great tonight, but again, he didn't face a lot of high percentage chances. Lineup changes. Travis Green really trying to shake things up. Put in Louis Eriksson to play with Horvat and Pearson, moving Höglander down. McEwen slotted out. Bailey came in. Jake Virtanen came out as well. First period, an Edler turnover right off the bat. Alex Edler gives the puck away and a prime scoring chance that doesn't convert. But a minute or 2 minutes later, 3 minutes into this game, Edler gets called for, I think it was either a slash or a hook. Canucks go to the penalty kill, and Wayne Simmonds is just left alone on the side of the net. He sort of just kind of stands behind the net, and Holtby's sort of like doing the, like hugging the post, but his shoulders are dropped. So Simmonds goes upstairs. Great shot to make it 1-0 for Toronto. And then a stat came out, the Canucks were 0-7 after allowing the first goal. That's now 0-8. 21 seconds later, Alex Edler takes another penalty. He gets his stick caught in sort of the blade holder hole of William Nylander. So again, back to the penalty kill. And that one's killed off. And I have a note here, stop taking penalties against Toronto. Toronto has the best power play in the league, at least so far. It was Edmonton last year, but Toronto has a potent power play. Stop giving them power plays. 10 minutes to go. Toronto has a couple of great chances. They hit two posts back to back. Simmonds is in tight, and that ends up hitting the post and gets swept out of the crease by Tyler Myers. They can't clear. A point shot also hits a post. And then I saw a tweet, I think it was from James Myrtle, saying that the Leafs, at 10 minutes in, had a 98% expected goals rate. So just, that's the worst I've ever seen, 10 minutes into a game. That's absurd. Pettersson gets a breakaway about 12 minutes into the period. He goes in the backhand. That's stopped by Anderson. There's a scramble at the Canucks line with 6 minutes to go. Matthews just flies in and picks up the puck, undresses Chatfield, beats Holtby. Just gorgeous goal. Went upstairs on Holtby, and yeah, awesome goal from Auston Matthews there. About 4 minutes to go in the first period. Miller takes a high stick, and right at the end of that power play for the Canucks, Pettersson rips another one off the crossbar. His 7th post or crossbar of this year. The next most is 3, so he is more than doubling every other player in the NHL in posts and crossbars hit. Shots in the first period 9-7 for Toronto. They were 8-1 at one point around the 10-minute mark. The second half was better than the first of the first period, but they're already down 2, right? So, like, you're already digging yourself out of a hole. In the second period, a few minutes in, puck jumped right over Pettersson's stick where he had a wide open net, and they showed the slow-mo, and it's literally like doing like these little hops, and then right as Petey is about to lean into it, it goes boop, 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 and just hops over his stick and slides away. 12 minutes to go in the second period, and this is just a comedy of errors for Jalen Chatfield. We're going to go into this in the analysis tomorrow. Make sure you're subscribed to that. Chatfield, the puck comes out of the zone and he tries to bring it back in, and he's offside. So he tries to like catch the pass. It bounces off his stick, goes back in the zone. He knows it's offside if he touches it. So he should either just touch it, get the whistle, whatever, it's fine, or immediately start skating back. But he stops. He freezes. He doesn't know what to do. So that's just picked up. The Leafs pick up the puck, they come in, and then later on the shift, Chatfield literally just runs into Alex Edler, and then Toronto takes the puck back. Hyman gets a backdoor pass and scores to make it, 3-0 at this point? 10 minutes to go in the second. Alex Kerfoot had a chance where he was just allowed to walk right into the slot uncontested. That got stopped. Myers takes another penalty. Tyler Miner's back at it again. Sort of a high hit on Hyman. So Canucks go back to the penalty kill. They kill that one off. 5 minutes to go in the second period. JT Miller scores. Drop pass from Quinn Hughes. Absolute rocket of a shot. Great goal. The one highlight of Miller's game tonight. Except Höglander came into the zone offside. So that one was waved off for no goal. And then Tyler Mock got hurt at the end of the period. Sort of like an ankle or a knee injury. He got sort of twisted up. He did come back for the third, which was good to see. Shots in the second period, 12-10 for Toronto. Again, shots are fairly close. 23-17 after 2. In the third period, A minute and a half into the third period, and Holtby, the puck comes in on Holtby, and he thinks, okay, I'm just going to bank it out of the zone. And JT Miller is coming back, and this is his puck. So Holtby's going to bank it off the boards. Miller's going to get there first and get out of the zone. But Miller gives up on the play, and Matthews just beats him to the puck, and he walks in uncontested on Holtby and scores to make it 4-0. Another play that Miller just quit on. Again, we'll go into that more in detail tomorrow. 2 minutes after that, Lettinen shot from the point gets tipped in by Simmonds to make it 5-0. A couple of pity penalties were called against the Leafs in the third period. There was 2 penalties, both on Muzzin, and both of them were very weak. And it was just sort of the refs taking pity on the Canucks, it seemed like. Late in the third period, about 3.5 minutes to go, the Canucks do get on the board on the power play. A Quinn Hughes shot gets tipped in by Brock Besser to make it 5-1. Of course, way too little, way too late. Our pluses and minuses for this game. Obviously, the pluses are slim. So we'll go into the minuses. The first one is a slow start. Again, this is every single game that I can remember that the Canucks have on this 4-game losing streak that they're on right now. They've allowed the first 2 goals. And allowing the first goal is tough to come back from, right? Because now that team has the momentum, and you're playing from behind. But when you're allowing 2 goals against in the first period every time, it's impossible to win. More defensive errors, just like every other game, giving the puck away, not covering your men tight enough. I had one, I have a tweet that I put out, I think it was Travis Boyd. There's literally a play where he is just unloading a one-time slap shot from the center of the slot, and there are 4 Canucks just like scattered around him, not anywhere close to him. Just terrible coverage all around. Again, we'll go into that. Another Tyler Myers penalty. 2 penalties from Alex Edler. Edler and Myers lead the league. They are tied for the league lead in minor penalties this year. JT Miller was lazy all game. There was a lot of people calling for him to get scratched or traded. He's not going to get traded, and I don't think he'll get scratched, but I wouldn't be too mad if he was, because you're probably not winning on Monday anyways. Overall, it's an embarrassing performance. And that embarrassing performance is one of my pluses. Is this embarrassing enough of a stretch for some change? This is a Saturday night game, national TV. Everyone's watching. The Battle of Alberta is coming up right after, so everyone's tuned in. It's the marquee game that's on. Toronto, Vancouver, the 2 major cities here fighting it out, and you get blown out. The doors get blown off of you. You're 3-9 against teams not named the Ottawa Senators. Just a mess all around. Another plus for this game. The Canucks are 6-9. Nice. The Canucks have much better reverse retro jerseys than the Leafs do. Those are not. They look like pajamas. It's so hard to read the numbers. They broke the shutout. They scored a goal late. They technically scored twice on Anderson, but only one of them counted. And then the shots were close, I guess. Both teams, I think Toronto outshot the Canucks by like 5 shots, maybe. So that's good. Good job, guys. Great work. Game pucks for this one. We give our game pucks out after every game, 1 player from each team, except tonight I'm not giving it to anyone in Vancouver. Again, the only person I would think of that had a actual, who was working hard and was noticeable on TV is Niels Höglander, again, but I've already given him 2 or 3 game pucks. I'm not giving him another one when this team keeps losing. No one gets one. For Toronto, it's Auston Matthews again. I gave it to him. I gave it to him last night, and he's dominant. He just takes over games, and he's a very good player, and that showed again tonight. That's all I've got for this post-game recap. Again, like I said, we're going to have another one of those analysis videos up tomorrow. We'll go into all 5 of Toronto's goals and maybe some other plays. If that Travis Boyd chance gets put into the NHL highlight package, then I'll do that as well. Unfortunately, I don't have NHL Live or anything, so I don't have access to the full games, so I can't go back and pick a ton of spots. But the 5 goals is still going to be enough for a 15-minute video anyways, so you guys can deal with that. That's all I've got for you in this one. I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you can stop thinking about the Canucks after watching this video. Close YouTube. Have a beer. Don't think about the Canucks. Watch the Battle of Alberta. That'll be fun. Just stop worrying about this team. Maybe we'll see some change soon. That's all I've got. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.